guys, Andy here. So I have for you today a UGreen OTG cable. OTG stands for on the go, and it is a USB standard which allows devices to connect to a USB device without the need of a PC. So this one obviously is a USB Type-C that'll plug into my Pixel 2 XL. I think the first impressions are actually it feels a very well made cable. It feels quite sturdy. The cable itself is quite thick, and I won't call it stiff, but doesn't just flop about. It's quite a sturdy cable. Obviously it's quite short, but that's not particularly an issue. You don't want a dangly long cable. You could buy an extension, I'd imagine, if you wanted. Anyway, so we're going to plug in a memory card into my PC. I'm going to drag over one of my own videos onto that memory card. We're then going to plug the memory card using the OTG cable into my Pixel 2. So you see there the same card I just plugged in it goes. Now you have to give the phone a little bit of time because it has to kind of, I think, recognize and then mount it. But well, when you select that you want to transfer files, it then is going to mount it. So again, as I say, give it 5 or 10 seconds perhaps. We'll get rid of the weather while we're waiting. I decided not to edit it down just so you can see how long it takes. We tap Explore. You can see there already, look, that's the video file that I put onto the memory card. And as we play it, we can see that it's playing with no issues. I get confused with the YouTube being able to pinch to zoom into the video to fill the screen. Anyway, there we can see that is playing off of the memory card in 1080p. We're also going to nip into Solid Explorer, so you can see it's listed there, look, as USB drive 1. So we tap that, it says we need permissions, we say fine. And again, I find you have to wait a little bit of time, and then you can go to the USB drive. Now at this point you're actually selecting, so I didn't realize I didn't capture it on the screen, but there's a select button at the bottom. It's basically saying which is the folder. I'm going to say, yeah, that's the folder, select. And then again, we're playing the video file from the memory card on the device. So then I thought, right, let's go into my photos. Let's copy photo. Let's go back and find the memory card. And then let's paste. You see the folder. It's a portrait photo, so it's actually in a folder. And there's the two images, one that's the portrait and one that's not. So there is the picture of the lovely cake. So now we're going to unplug everything from the phone, having ejected it. Plug it back into the PC, and then just to check that it did work, you can see the folder at the top there has the two images, the portrait version. There it is, the lovely cake. So that's all working fine. I thought, okay, well, what else can I plug into my phone then? So I went and got me spare gaming mouse. Let's plug that in and see what happens. In she goes, and very quickly you see a mouse pointer appears on your phone screen, which I think is kind of cool. So imagine that if you then sort of cast it to your TV perhaps, and you can operate your phone on the TV with a mouse. Well, then I thought, well, in that case, I'm going to play PUBG Mobile with a keyboard and mouse. Now the keyboard's actually connected via Bluetooth because I've got a wireless keyboard. It's quite handy. I can switch between the PC and the phone. Have a look at my video on that if you haven't seen it before. So here we go with PUBG. Obviously heading on into school. Here's my first victim. Now it's a little bit weird. So the WAS and D keys allow me to move around, and then to aim though you have to click and drag like you were touching on the screen. You have to click and drag with the mouse, which basically doesn't particularly work too well because then you've got to somehow click the fire. If I could figure out, or if someone knows what button on the keyboard pulls the trigger on the keyboard, then it'd be a lot easier because you can move around, you can click and drag to aim and then press whatever key it might be. But I mean, I tried quite a lot of different keys and couldn't figure it out. So actually I don't think there's much of an advantage in playing PUBG at this point with a mouse and keyboard. So here I'm using my finger to pull the trigger so I can keep aiming with the sniper on the screen, which was a bit easier. And yes, obviously I got myself a chicken dinner. Now I understand in the mobile version you're basically playing bots, I think, so I wasn't particularly overly proud of that. Anyway, so I think it's a really quality cable. It's on Amazon Prime for £5.99. I think I got it in a Lightning deal at about sort of just just a touch over 5 instead. But either way, it's the kind of cable that's worth having in your sort of little gadget bag, because it's, you know, maybe you want to just back up all your stuff off your phone onto a memory card, who knows what. It's just a handy cable to have, really, that lets you connect USB devices in. Maybe, like I say, you want to be able to cast to your TV and use your mouse and a keyboard on the phone, which is kind of, you know, it's quite handy, it's quite cool. There you go, UGreen OTG cable. Link will be in the description below. Please use that link if you're going to buy one, because I get a few pennies from Amazon. But for now, my name's Andy. I'll catch you all again soon.